Well, we had been on a 5-year journey. We had done a longer film called Newtown. And in the beginning of that journey, Father Bob was one of the first people I met and up in Newtown, and he had buried 8 of those 20 children. And I was so struck with the profound trauma that he was in the midst of only weeks after the shooting. And when I asked him where he was getting help, he told me about this stranger in Dunblane, Scotland, who had been through the same thing in 1996. And so we began to see a separate, wholly short story, which is now being born here at Tribeca. And it's just this lovely, they've just reunited for the first time in 4 years, and provided a sort of transatlantic correspondence, and eventually met to connect 2 school shootings. And of course, in the UK, after their school shooting, they changed all their gun laws, and we didn't, and we've had over 1,600 mass shootings since. Well, as you might be able to see, we have a number of people here from Parkland Youth, and we're continuing our journey. We're doing a project that continues working with the youth movement and in Parkland, and we're just so inspired. We think they will mean everything to this movement. So we're hoping that this film creates empathy, takes us out of this crazy political impasse, sees it as a moral and public health issue, and puts us on a different side of history. It's a shameful thing in this country that we cannot come to terms with something that can help prevent gun violence in a better way. It's been more than anything an honor to be able to gain the trust of these people who have joined this horrible club that keeps getting bigger and bigger, to join ranks and feel solidarity with them. It's been hard. These are all close relationships that I think will be lifelong relationships, and it's been the most meaningful work of my life, really. It's everything that it's here in New York City. This is my home. It's also really, I think, poignant because this city, particularly downtown, is not a stranger to trauma and was really born out of post-traumatic stress. So it feels very fitting that this film would be here and be linking the issues of both trauma and political activism.